springs from the garden, garden in the valley, valley of the jolly.
Ho, 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 Sky Carl. Hey everybody, I wanted to try something a little bit different. I was going to make a tutorial video for some friends of mine. I thought, you know what, well, how about if I just do it for everybody? And, for those of you that are into music and you understand music, this will probably be old hat and it might be boring. But for some that like to play music, that like to mess around with the guitar or any other instrument, and don't really understand how the theory of it goes, how the scales and that go, I thought this might be helpful. So here's my little take on trying to teach a little bit of music theory. Now I know that this is kind of dialed in around guitar, but I want to start out with the keyboard first because it's the easiest to look at and kind of get a grip on what's going on. First of all, we look here, we got the main keyboard, and you see how you have all the white keys lined up. Then you got these black keys. Now those black keys, we'll call them the sharp keys. Now you can refer to them as flats. We're going to use all sharps in this one though. So, excuse me, it starts out here at the C. All right, we're looking at the C note, and you notice it goes C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and then back to C. And then up here, the sharps are C sharp, D sharp, F sharp, G sharp, and A sharp. Now, if you notice that there's no black keys between the B and the C and the E and the F. That's because there's no B sharp and there is no E sharp. So we got to keep that in mind. Now, looking up the top, it says moving from one note to another is called a semitone. That means that if you're going like from the E to the F, that move is called a semitone move. Now, to do a full tone, you jump two keys. So from C to D, let's say, would be a full tone. So, and that's important too, because what we're going to do is we're going to learn a little rhyme, and that's going to help us so we can figure out any scale that we want. Now, please remember that if anything's going too fast, just pause it and read it and check it out and go back again to make sure that you got it, because this beginning stuff is really important. Now, one thing I want you to notice is that on the piano, it goes A, B, C, D, F, G, A, B, C, D, F, G. It goes A to G with our sharps included all the way down. There's no more. There's only 12 notes that we have to worry about. So now let's transfer this idea onto the guitar neck, which is basically the same. Each string does the same thing that the piano was doing. You notice the E, both of the E strings, E, F, because remember there's no jump there, there's no E sharp, so E, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, just like we seen on the keys on the piano. So that's why I started this with the piano, just to show it works on both of them, and you can always refer to one to check things out. Now, here's what I want you to learn. This is this little rhyme. It's called tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. Now, if you can remember this, you will be able to remember uh, all the all the scales, and I'm going to show you how that works. Now we'll come back to this page in just a bit once we get a bit better understanding of doing our scales. So let's start out with the key of C. Neat thing about the key of C is it doesn't have any sharps in it. As a matter of fact, it's the only key that doesn't have any sharps in it. So we got C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and then we go right back to C. So we've got C to D is a tone, it's 2 jumps. D to E, that's another 2 jumps. Then we got a semitone, which is E to F. We don't have a sharpener, so it goes from the E to the F. Then the next one is F to G, which is a tone. And then G to A is a tone. A to B is a tone. So we've got tone, tone, semitone, tone, tone, tone. And then to get back to the original note in a higher octave, we go semitone one more time. And we're back to C. So we've got tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, back to C. So we've seen how it works in the key of C. Let's try the key of A, doing the same thing. We'll start at A. So we go A, we have a tone there, so we jump, go to B, then we have B, another tone, we go to C sharp, and then a semitone, we go from C sharp to D, then the next one's a tone again, so we go from D to E, another tone, E to F, another tone, or F sharp, another tone, F sharp to G sharp, and then our final A tone, or semitone, brings us back to A, an octave higher. So the notes for the key of A are A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, and G sharp. So that works out pretty good. So you see, knowing this little trick of the tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone, you can figure out any scale that you want. And once you know the scale, that gives you the inside to everything that's going on within that chord and within that song. So now let's go back one more time to the guitar neck. And now we can look at it and we see a little bit, see it in a different light. Now at the bottom we have the thick E, the low E. And this is like if you were like looking, down at your guitar while you're holding it. So we've got the low E, which is the 6th string, A, which is the 5th, D, back to the high E. And the reason I put it this way because that's where you're going to see it most of the time when people write them out. So we notice that each string does basically the same thing the keyboard was doing. Like on the E, we have the open E is E, and the next one is F, F sharp, G. It goes all the way down, except we don't have the black key things. Each one is its individual note. So we can take that and do the same thing. Tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. And when we get to the end, we're at the 12th fret. And that's the middle of your neck, and that's where the octave starts over again. And so you've got the lower octave at the top, and then as you go towards the body, past the 12th string, you just go through the octave again as high as it'll go wherever your guitar goes. Some necks are different. Usually they don't go all the way to 24. A lot of them are 22, 21, and a lot of acoustic guitars are even less than that. Now this is as far as I wanted to go today. I didn't want to get too far ahead because if you're just learning this is a lot to take in. But once you get this, it pushes you so far ahead in your music theory that all the other stuff is going to be a whole lot easier. So I'm going to leave it here for now. Look over the stuff, think about it, and when I come back again next time, I'm going to show us how to do a simple uh, scale run on the guitar. We're not going to learn a bunch of songs, and I'm not going to teach you songs. I want to teach you music, and then I also want to teach you the guitar. Once you learn music theory, you can learn any instrument. And then once you learn any instrument and you know how to use the music, you can learn any song you want. So you don't want to hold yourself back by learn this song and learn that song. I know because I know where to play it and how to do the chords on guitar. Uh, you want to learn the music part of it so you can jump in there, figure out songs, and play whatever you want. So I hope that you understand what I'm doing. Like I said, go back. You might have to watch it a couple times, but and I'll try to be out real soon again with a follow up on this, and we'll just take it, one step at a time. So everybody, thanks so much for watching. As always, I appreciate all of you. Uh, Thank you for the subscriptions, and if you not already subscribed, please subscribe and stick around and see what's going on. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And with that, I'll say goodbye for now, and I'll be seeing you real soon. Take care, everybody.